Hello, everybody. Pete Wyden, your friend at the Epic Ecopreneur. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about booking out your business for the winter or for the dormant season. There may be other factors to consider for your eco-consulting, eco-service business that may have gotten in the way of being able to have consistent workflow in your business, knowing that you can, hey Mario, good to see you, and Ollie, awesome. Knowing that you can create the consistency in your business that you're looking for to be able to rely on. As I always say, your eco-consulting, eco-service business should be the simplest, most reliable thing in your life, and it can be. It's really interesting because depending on where we live in the world, especially temperate climates, arid climates where there may be a rainy, there may be a dry season, or sometimes, say, when we're not doing planting or when the ground's frozen and construction of any kind can't happen, a lot of people just tend to struggle with, how do I find work during these times? And I was just driving around with a friend the other day. We were going to pick up some pasture-raised pork, and he was talking about, well, you know, I'm going to try to get some kind of job this winter. Hopefully it'll be something I enjoy because, you know how the design industry is, or the season tapers off. And I said, well, you know, I'm booking out my business for the winter. And like I just had in my own design business 2 consultations last week, which are very likely to go through as full designs. And those are paid consultations, by the way. I don't do free initial consults. So that's another source of income, even if somebody just wants me to come out and give them ideas and write up a services proposal, I still get paid for that work. So I hope that you guys are figuring out what works for you in your business. That's what works for me. And as far as booking out for the winter, so there's a few things that I do to ensure that I have a steady stream of opportunities coming my way. And one of those is something I really enjoy, and I know a lot of you do as well, is getting out and connecting with people. Because sitting behind our computer can be really isolating, and people just don't get the true experience of who we are as a person, which is what really ultimately leads to them hiring us as a consultant, is when somebody can really experience how much we care and also how much passion we have that's led to the expertise that we've got. Of course, having you come out to their property is a really big deal there, or you really being able to show off your craft and expertise in person to people. So that may be doing educational events. I've been doing 1 or so events a month that I'm hosting. It might be educational. I might be co-hosting a talk, such as early in December, I'm co-hosting an informational session on growing elderberries for farmers. I also do farm planning and design. So there's overlap there, and there's more networking. So I'm staying consistent with my relationships throughout the year, and especially leading into the dormant season. And right now, say if you're in a cold temperate region, it is the dormant season now, at least in the northern hemisphere. I'm not really exactly sure, to be honest, offhand, what's going on down south. But I can say that at this time of year, even if you didn't get started earlier on in the fall, getting your visibility out there and getting top of mind for people and following up with people, the next best thing is to start today. And it's easy to sometimes get a little bit dismayed about, oh, I didn't get on top of this, so now I'm screwed. You're not. And that brings me to my next point is, you know, beyond connecting and being consistent with people and following up, it's really about keeping a clear head. It's so easy these days. There's so much going on. There's a lot of stimulation coming our way. We see other people on social media. It seems like their life is perfect. And then it can be like, oh, wow, I'm totally like spiraling out here. But the only person who is in charge of your success is you. The only person who can bring work into your business and deliver your service to the world that you're offering and that people are benefiting from is you. So I did a video, I think it came out on Friday, hey Colleen, which was about building necessity. And this is a really important part of being able to course correct yourself throughout the day, If you're wavering off a little bit, do what you need to do. Maybe it's lying down like I did, and I took an hour nap earlier today because I was just like, I just want to clear my head. Sometimes it seems like we don't have time to do that. Trust me, you always do, and the rest of your day is going to be that much better. But being able to keep a clear head and know that you don't have to do a ton of things to bring in work to your business. During the dormant season is an amazing time, say if you're a landscape designer, to get people their plans so that they can move forward in the spring. And it's really all about helping people understand that. It's not like they're resistant to having design work or consulting done in the winter. It's that a lot of people ask me, I was talking with this guy at the library who I'm going to do a consultation for, and he asked, what do you do in the winter? And I said, well, I actually design through the winter. And he's like, oh, so it was literally like a paper thin barrier for him mentally of, oh, I can actually get a design done, versus, he might have thought before, oh, well, a landscape designer is just not doing anything in the winter, so I won't even worry about that right now. And it's helping people see that I'm here, I'm active, I'm doing things just like anybody else. And I'm helping people design, I'm helping people plan vegetable gardens, I'm helping people plan cropping systems. I'm also moving to an organic blueberry farm in January, so I'm getting into that now. And all these cool things are happening. There's a lot of planning that's done, and that's the type of implementation that's done in the dormant season, and that makes it us able to do so much more when the growing season comes, right? It gets people that head start. And it gives us a head start if we're doing construction or installation for people. We have it booked out before we even start the spring. So you can see how getting a head start in the dormant season and the season leading up to that leads to that consistency and momentum in the rest of your business. And you just keep going and going and going and evolving as you want to, evolving the types of people you're serving, the types of projects you're doing, and giving you that solid root structure that allows you to create that strong trunk and branches of what is ultimately a thriving business that's really helping you, helping the community, helping the earth, etc. So I wanted to let you guys know, as part of this is just my jam. I love helping people break through these perceived barriers, perceived limitations that, like, well, the landscape industry, for example, isn't doing anything in the winter, so I'm going to be out of work. It's just not true. And we're heading into 2020 here. So this time of year, especially if it's the dormant season for you, 2020 is coming up, and this is a busy time of year. And so what I wanted to offer is a 90-minute deep dive. If you are interested in doing a course correction in your business, tweaking some things, if it feels like something's kind of off, if you haven't had consistent sales, if you're looking to really refine the type of client that you're bringing in, and have more of a solid foundation of the type of person you're working with, and also the service that you're providing, so it's very easily replicable. And of course, we're fitting whatever we do to the context of anyone's situation who we work with. This isn't cookie cutter, but at the same time, simplifying your business, there are potential pitfalls and gaps that we all have in our business, that even I have in my business, and that's why I have my own business mentor. So for the holiday season, I'm offering a special 90-minute deep dive. This is something where, either for the Focus Growth Group program that's starting in January, which you can message me about as well, or the one-to-one business coaching that I do for ecopreneurs, we are identifying those blind spots, those gaps, and tweaking them so that we can move forward smoothly and fill them in, and create that smooth flow in the business. This is what we do on the 90-minute deep dive, and I've already had a couple. It's been a great experience. So if you're interested, leave a comment below eco, or message me for more information and pricing on that. Also, I'd love to know what specifically you guys are experiencing as far as what's going on for you in the winter or dormant season. And if there is something that you'd like to change, either reach out about the deep dive or leave me a comment here, and let's talk it out, because the whole community deals with this. This is something that's, as you probably know, ubiquitous across any ecological, environmental type of service, no matter what we're doing, really. So the thing to leave you here with is, you can absolutely do what you want to do with your business. It's about creating the strategy and focus around that. And that can be very simple, and it can also completely eliminate If you're consistent with that strategy and focus, it can eliminate the frazzledness, the, oh, I need to do all these things to make this successful, and really streamline stuff. And that's what the 90-minute session is all about. So I look forward to seeing you guys around the rest of this week. We've got some cool videos planned for you. Have a beautiful time. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, it's a great time of year to be around family and friends. Hopefully that's a good thing for you. If not, I wish you warm tidings regardless. And let's all be appreciative and grateful for the fact that we're here on planet Earth and we have the opportunity to do something really powerful every single day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.